Hey everybody, I am here with Mike Foley, Director of Residential Life at Bowles, and we're going to talk a little bit about what this year's incoming Res Life class looks like. So thanks, Mike, for being here, and
Sure.
How are we doing?
So far, so good. The year started off rather well. We've introduced some new activities to our boarding program. We did some team building.
Awesome.
The first Saturday we were here, we took everybody to a water park. Then we're doing a trip to Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom. September 3rd and 4th, we'll stay at a Disney resort and then go to the Disney Studios the next day. And then we have some programming going on at night as well after study hall. Monday's popcorn night, Tuesday pizza night, Wednesday we open up the gym for some basketball, volleyball, whatever the kids feel up to. Thursday night is grilled cheese night because Coach Toplin's at the grill.
Oh, nice. I didn't know he was such a grilled cheese fan.
Yes.
No, this is great. I know that we had gotten away from some of the, specific programming with the boarders just because we had to during COVID. And this is great bringing us back. Like philosophically, what are you and your team looking to do?
So this year, we're continuing to work towards a nurturing environment. We have our dorm families up and going. Every student has a resident life team member that is their dorm family head. And we're doing various activities with them throughout the year, dinners, activities. It just gives the students one more person they can go to, they can talk to if they need help.
And I know you've got a really dedicated staff of faculty members that live either on campus or right nearby.
Yes.
What's their role? Like what are they attempting to do?
So Cindy Trapnell is the Dean of Students. She and I work very closely to put the programming together, to keep in touch with the dorm parents and bring everybody together. Their goal is to build relationships, be up and about during study halls, on weekends.
Awesome. So I know that we have a lot of how many Res Life families do we have?
We have actually 10 dorm families.
Oh, wow.
And each dorm family has 7, 8, 9 students in it. So
that's great.
Yeah,
like
it gives
there are
us an
many
opportunity.
advisories.
Yes,
Really?
exactly. It gives us an opportunity to get to know our students pretty well.
Awesome. And then I also know there's a student leadership component with the prefects. So how does that work?
So the prefects are our student leaders. They're given a lot more trust than a lot of other students. They'll go through training throughout the school year about leadership, and they're actually going to go through some mental health first aid training as well, to help recognize signs and be there for our students. They help, for instance, we had a new student arrive last night. They'll go down, introduce themselves, make sure he's all set for the day,
Cool.
good to go, has any questions, and that they can go and talk to them.
I love it.
Yeah.
How are those prefects selected?
So the Res Life team and I came up with some names, and we all talked about them and asked for feedback from all the Res Life folks, and we sat down, had a meeting with the ones that we felt were the best fit for the program.
So I know this was a really selective admission year for us at Bowles. What does the boarding class look like this year?
Well, this year we have more diversity than last year. We have 21 different countries and 12 different states represented in our program, and I had to Google some of the locations.
Okay,
So
that's all right.
It's but it was fun to learn about them and
Sure.
talk to them about their culture and just learn more about the world.
Right. I think that's something that's often missed when outside people, meaning outside of the Bowles community, talk about the school, is they don't truly understand the impact that the boarding community has. And having all of those countries and states and perspectives represented makes us such a diverse, community. And even your day students are interacting with the boarding students in class, on athletic teams, in the arts. So it's a unique thing that makes us special compared to all the rest of the schools in this area.
Yeah, definitely. Having so many different cultures, in the classroom to be able to talk about their backgrounds, their economics, their history, and then bring it with our history, and it's just a tremendous opportunity for faculty and for students.
And all of this, especially on the second floor, is out of the generosity of the Gund family, and we're really appreciative of them. And I know that the goal is to do that south wing as soon as we get the Center for Innovation built, which will allow us to expand our female population even larger, which will be great. And I also want to thank, Kyla McCann and her staff, at admissions, because I know they work really closely with y'all, because there is an art to putting together, a group of people that are going to live together.
We work closely with her and Mark Frampton. did a tremendous job, and at my previous schools I had done some admission work, and it is not easy.
No.
Not easy just getting students, but let alone students that fit the school,
Right.
fit the culture, and fit where we're trying to go with the program.
Right. And that's a great segue, for anybody out there. If you have somebody that is interested in boarding at Bowles, have them contact the admissions office sooner rather than later. It is going to be a very competitive year again, for a limited number of spots. And so it's always better to start having those conversations soon. I know one of the ways to really reach any high school student is through the stomach, and I know that meals are really important. And so we've heard about grilled cheese nights and we've heard about pizza nights, but I also know that you do some international dinners and you do a lot of family dinners. So
Yes.
tell me a little bit about those.
So the family dinners, the dorm family dinners, are an opportunity for the dorm family to sit down together and have a meal. We have a good number of them in the dining hall, but we're also providing the opportunity to go somewhere else on campus and order food in, so they can sit and talk and get to know each other. And once a quarter, we have international dinners,
Those
and they're
are excellent.
represented by the classes. So we'll ask those classes to send the dining hall recipes from their country or from their home. And so you can go and have 5, 6, 7 different types of food. Last year we had goat.
It was good.
It was good.
I remember.
I
It was
didn't
really
get
good.
any of the goat.
It was good. I got to be brave.
yeah.
Fortune favors the bold.
But yeah, so we're continuing to do that this year, but even have increased our number of dorm family dinners this year.
It's all of those little touch points that are really important. I mean, obviously, we want to give students their individual space to be able to reflect, and it's not that they're, every moment of their day is scripted, but we do want them to feel that they're part of something much larger than themselves. I think that's the key to relationship building, is to believe that you're part of something that's bigger than just you. So thanks so much for you and your team. I know you work really hard, and thanks to everybody out there for all that you do.